So unlike what I normally do when I build a Minecraft, I decided to actually start in my art program and do a brief sketch of my idea. I took some reference images from Pinterest to help me get an idea on how I wanted it to look and how the shape is. If you notice the main house on the right, I ended up scrapping that because I felt like Ranboo's character and lore wouldn't care about big fancy building and anything, and I decided I'd just keep it a simple tower, just because it's just me building it, just for simplicity's sake. The reason I decided to go with a tower, however, is because in the lore of the SMP, Ranboo canonically has very bad memory, which is why he writes everything down. And so I wanted his house to stand out amongst the landscape so he doesn't just forget it exists entirely. Because my first idea was it'd be a little hobbit hole and like a little cliffside mountain, but I realized he'd probably forget where it is and never be able to find it again. So I decided to just build a tower, make it stand out. After I built the main layers of the build, I decided instead of the top room being a window, like a big room with a window in it, I decided I was gonna make an area where Ranboo could just sit, relax, hang out with Tubbo, you know, just a chill area. I also started working on the roof, which can I say was hell. I've never built a tower in this style before, so this roof was a brand new experience for me, and it was not a very enjoyable one. I struggled on the roof for like an entire hour. It was actual hell. At first I wanted it to fade from purple to pink, but ended up not matching the flow and gradient of the rest of the build, so I ended up scrapping it and switching it to a magenta gradient, and I feel like that just looks a lot better than the weird pink wool. It just feels a lot better. I ended up building a chimney because I feel like he'd have a nice toasty fireplace, because maybe it's actually in a mountain or like in an area near Technoblade where it gets really cold and snowy. So I ended up deciding to make a mountain behind his build because I felt like just the tower sitting in the super flat world was kind of bland and it needed some surroundings to help it, you know, feel alive and nice. I ended up building a custom tree, which by the way I'm very proud of. I don't know how to build custom trees. Please appreciate my tree. And I copy and pasted it a couple times around and it looks good despite the fact it was copy pasted. But what do you guys think? How does the build turn out? Do you think it fits his character? I feel like I should have gone with a bit brighter colors, but I wanted to keep it monotone because his character's an Enderman and he's half and half type thing. I wanted to keep it rather monotone to match that. But besides that, I think it turned out really, really well. I'm very sad that you can't see the Eye of Ender without hanging in from the inside of the roof, because that was such a big part I really wanted people to see. But that was my own fault, bad planning. Now I know not to do that. If you want me to continue this series, please let me know. I'd love to build each character their own personal house that fits their lore. If you have any ideas, please let me know. Thank you for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it because I know I really did. It was very relaxing to do. And also, can you do me a favor and boop that like and subscribe button? It really means a lot to me and it helps out my channel also. Hopefully I can see you in the next video. Bye bye!